Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel guys. It's underscore Jackie 62. Okay, and today we're going to be talking about I am Marwa, the evil dragon master. Okay, I know, and also we're going to be talking about the reactors, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. But anyways, I am Jackie, okay? And if you haven't seen this channel before, it's underscore Jackie 62. Just like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? I need your subscription. Anyways, let's move on. Guys, Marwa, I am Marwa. This guy is really disgusting. He's really disgusting to me. He's disgusting. He's disappointing. He's everything that this guy here makes me feel like I have a bitter taste in my mouth. This guy claims that he's so good, but yet still is on Instagram bragging, creating Instagram shots upon shots about untrending. She's gone. Her channel is gone. She's no longer there. He's even doing some weird celebration. And this dude, look at this dude, natty head. He looks like he haven't taken a bath ever since he went to Argentina. But yet still, he's over there in Argentina, bearing down his own people in Africa. Dude, you forgot that you gotta go back to your village? You forgot, or you're probably scared to go back to your village. Anyways, for your information, I watched On Trending video last night, our original channel. Our original channel is up, and On Trending went through the whole process and explain what you did and what you're sending to YouTube. Shout out to On Trending, original On Trending channel, and shout out to original 2.0 notorious OT. Guys, go watch her, okay? We don't care if they got more subscribers than us. We don't care. You have to give. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measures pressed down. Let them get all of their subscribers. I'll get mine in time. I don't have a problem with that. Guys, I'm also going to go through JT podcast and also AM Carol too. I'm going to talk about these reactors, but the main subject today is I am Marwa. And a lot of people right now, he put so much fears in his so-called positive reactors that now they're running wild and they're scared to talk. As long as you don't have his clips in your video, you are allowed to speak about somebody. Reaction is about criticism, okay? Education. Whenever time we are reacting on somebody's videos, guys, read the Fair Use Act and see what the Fair Use Act is telling you. Education, research, criticism, okay? You're analyzing somebody, you're breaking them down. We don't know them personally, but when they put out a video out there, we're going to analyze what they're putting out there. And that's what we're talking about now. And what I see from I am Marwa, what he has put out so far on the streets is not looking good. And he's talking about On Trending, JT Podcasts, Nairobi Teacher, AM Carol, and all those people. Even they're destroying his brand or decreasing his views, decreasing his revenue. On Trending also said the demon. The demon has also striked her, okay? On Trending says that. She, On Trending, broke it down to us, says that Deem Wango made a claim to YouTube and stating that On Trending used 55 seconds, that's almost 1 minute, 60 seconds, 1 minute, 55 seconds of her video Deem Wango is claiming that the Turks and Caicos video and some of the videos that you and your brother Ayamara has been rejected. You guys are rejected. Rejected, 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 rejected. Anyways, Deem Wango, he's saying that by her using the video, it has decreased her viewership and it also decreased her revenue because she has to pay for flight tickets, hotels, food, this, that. You're not even doing your shit right, Deem Wango. If you're talking about doing your stuff right, when you just started out going in Jamaica before you start acting like a wild pig, yeah, we could understand. But now, I don't see what you're doing that it's bringing value to the streets. So if you're bringing stuff on the street that's not bringing value to the people, they're going to break your video down. They're going to analyze it, scrutinize it, and tell you where you're going wrong. Sometimes you come on camera, you look like you haven't taken a bath. Sometimes you come on camera, you look like the dreadlocks is not washed. So you're opening up yourself for criticism once you put your videos out there. You can't stop nobody from reacting, but you certainly can stop them from using your video clips. I don't use video clips in nobody, and I'm going to, as a reactor that I do sometimes on this channel, I'm going to tell you where you're wrong or where you're right. Because, in fact, I don't know none of you guys. And even if I knew you guys and I was doing sometimes reaction, I'm going to tell you guys, break it down to how I feel. Because reaction must continue. You and your brother, Ayamara, that nasty looking man, cannot stop reaction. And you're trying to oppress and suppress your people in Africa. And I'm wondering if you're not afraid to head back to the village. You burned so many bridges. Aren't you afraid to get back in that village? Aren't you afraid they might send the hyenas in your camp for you? Aren't you afraid, Marwa? Okay. Marwa claiming that he's so good and he helps his people them so much. If you help your people them so much, why is everybody turning on you in the village? I'm also going to get to Ivan Shore too. I'm going to get to a lot. I'm all over the place, but I'm going to put it here on my channel because this is my channel and I can say whatever I want to say as long as I'm following the YouTube guidelines. And I'm going to put it here whether you like it or not. And I also think that FBI should be looking into you from your passport bros incident that you were doing before, that Ivan Show brought you out with this young white female that you were trying to attack. You sent for her to come here and she didn't like you because you had one eye. She didn't like the way you smell. She didn't like the way you look. Okay, they should look into your background and see the way how you were doing your passport bros and how you were attacking people. And Ivan Sure made a whole series on you, and maybe we should get back to those series and bring them here to the table. Maybe we should put them on Instagram. Ivan Sure, where are you, Ivan Sure? Come out here and expose this African dude again, because this dude is forgetting where he's coming from. He forgot how you use Ivan Sure, disrespect him in his home in Washington, D.C. Do you want us to wake up Ivan Sure again and bring him back on the screen so we can let the brands them know what type of person you are? You're not a good person. You are a very ungrateful person. And you have all of these subscribers up there celebrating with you, tearing down the whole place with you. But yesterday can't give you fears to go back. You got Jamaican uncle running like a mad cow, running back and forth to Africa. I don't even know why Jamaican uncle would really choose a place like Kenya, Africa to go visit, to start his career when there's a lot of YouTubers here in the United States and in Jamaica. Jamaican uncle have stabbed his own people in the back and throw his own people under the bus because of these African people. You Jamaican uncle cannot be trusted no more. Everybody's seeing into Jamaican uncle, the type of person that Jamaican uncle is. He sells out his own people them for the Africans them. And the worst part about it, the Africans them don't even care about him. When he went there to give Marwa all kinds of gifts and show up at the village, talk about, oh, I never met this man before, and I just show up at the village, give him gifts and give him money. They could even sit down around the table and eat a meal with you, because you wasn't Mozungo. They couldn't sit around. Rocio and him head to the bedroom and start counting all the thousands of dollars that you brought over there in Africa to give them. They sat down around the table to eat with Christmas list, because Christmas list is a Mozungo. And you as a man, Christmas list, I didn't see where Christmas list bring a whole bunch of GoPro cameras and gifts and all that kind of stuff. And they sat down and ate with Christmas. At least if they didn't eat with him, they sat down around the table with him and was discussing but you see what happened now? Marwa cannot be nobody's friends. Ian Christmas list is not even speaking, because he came out with accusation that Christmas list took all of his money and blah, blah, blah. And if you look into it, it's a different side. It's two sides to a story. Don't expect this man to create the videos with you, advertise the video, put it on his website, and then you sit down and collect the money with the big balls hanging between your leg. What do you think? Christmas list is a fool? What do you think? You think he's a fool? What? Just because he's a big black man in Kenya? We don't rate them kind of things here in the United States. So you're not going to get no credit from us here. You're not. Because if you was a good person, you'd have never burned your bridges with Ivan True. You'd have never burned your bridges with all that stuff that you were doing for the Indian boys. And where is that at? All that passport bro nonsense that you were doing, and now you're saying that, oh, you're not going to marry because you don't want no woman come and get what? The swamp villa? Where they gonna come and get that from? Where you talking about your 500,000 YouTube subscribers? That's not realistic, because it's not really yours. It can be taken away from you at any minute. Those 500,000 subscribers belong to YouTube. They don't belong to you, because if YouTube shut your channel down, you think those 500,000 subscribers are going to be coming to the village and say, oh my God, where is Marwa? Where's the dragon man? We're here to save the dragon man. No, maybe Doreen Smalls and what's the other crazy lady name again? And Marcia Thompson, all them crazy people. Maybe them probably, and I don't even think that they would even come to your African village to come and see what's going on with you. No, there's too many mosquitoes, too many dirty waters there. People are bathing in cow pee. People are making mud house with cow feces. Okay, too many hyenas, too many nastiness there. No electric light, no running water in the home. At time to time, river YouTube, that's you call it, dry up and can't even supply your fish tank. At time, all of your fish ponds and fishes have died or are presumably stolen by you, claiming that by you know who. But when you go back, you're going to have to face Jintu, because you have made a lot of things happen to him. And why is everybody saying that you have not paid the workers them? When every time they ask you for money, you dismiss them out of there, and then you turn around and fired. They are fired. And that's what you'll be saying. So many people can be lying at you all at one time, but I got something to read to you. I am Marwa, because it's your day for me today. And I can talk about you all I want. I am not your positive reactors, because you were insulting your positive reactors. Oh, go and find cooking, Shana. Don't talk about me. I did not employ you. You can't tell people not to talk about you. This is a public platform, and they're going to talk about what you put out in your video. It's not like they know, most of them know you personally. The village people know you personally. They know how wicked you are. So maybe that's what you're talking about, the villagers them. But other people out there in the YouTube street, you can't stop them from talking about you. I even see another one called Prince Odinga, that jumping rooster. He looks like an opossum. Jumping, the nigger jumping like a chicken, celebrating. Oh, even making songs about the reactors, making songs about untrending, making songs even about pebbles. This jumping rooster don't even know pebbles from here to hell. And making songs about people and doing all kind of antics up there. He looked like he haven't even taken a bath. He looks so rusty and crusty. This jumping Prince Odinga. You can't stop nobody from reacting. If Prince Odinga is your friend, go join up with Marwa, because we are not going for it on this platform. We're going to keep talking about Marwa, whether he likes it or not, because we're going to talk about what we see that he puts in the video. I know he's in Argentina, crying and begging and crying and oh, how comes Jamaica uncle is not sending you plane fare? How comes what the other one name again that was trying to get Passy? Trunchdown and Grandpa. How comes where's the other one? I can't even remember his friends, because he don't keep friends too much. Only Jamaica Hunker right now is by his side. Why they don't send tickets for you? You're a black man with strong, you know what, and balls, and you're on your screen begging to go back to your country when nobody sent you to Argentina. Hey, just because your sister bought you some plane ticket to go back to Argentina, it don't mean anything that we're gonna give you money to go back. Or your subscribers I'm gonna give you money to go back. All right, so so I gotta be doing piece by piece by piece here. Anyways, what I have for Mara is from the Bible. So John 8 verses 44. Okay, John 8 verses 44. This is from Mara. I am Mara, the dragon man. John 8 verses 44. Jesus states that his opponents belong to their father. Okay, the devil, and that they want to carry out their father's desires, also stating that the devil was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand truth. Okay? Because there is no truth in him. All right, let's read John 8 verses 44 some more, because this is pertaining to Mara. Okay. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. This phrase directly accuses Jesus' opponent of being influenced by the devil and acting according to his will. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there are no truth in him. And the reason why I say that is this is pertaining to him and his village people. So Mara, you figure out John 8 verses 44, because that's you right there. Okay, now let's talk about JT Podcast. JT Podcast is still up and running. For your information, Mara, he's not taken down. This is original channel. I watch his original channel. Stop celebrating. And I would advise all of these reactors, like you said, because even Deem Wango said it in her statement to YouTube, that they're hiding their videos. And you, Deem Wango, you better turn around and hide your videos also, because that lady that you had in Nigeria, the old lady that you put on your screen with her breast out, you disrespectful demon. Would you have done that to your mother? Have your mother's breast flopping in the yard like that? You think anybody's gonna respect you for doing to your mama like that? I don't care if it's tribal. You don't bring that on your camera, because you would never have done that to your mama, expose your mama's breast like that on camera. So boo-hoo for you on that. And you're talking, I saw you were over there talking about AM Carol. You're even calling her a carrot. You can't even pronounce English. I don't even know where you guys are from. And then you're talking about, oh, people are over there jealous. Let me put it the way for you. They are so jealous. She was talking about jealous. Number one, jealous starts with a J. And it's not jealous, it's jealous. Jealous, not jealous. We don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about jealous. And why would A.M. Carroll be jealous of you? This lady has her farm and have everything. What is she gonna be jealous about you for? Do you have a big mansion in the United States? Do you have a Lamborghini? You cry every day on the streets about Lamborghini, and no man still cannot buy your Lamborghini. You're still not worth anything to a man for a man to buy a Lamborghini. You're over on the streets selling yourself for a Lamborghini, and you still cannot achieve a Lamborghini yet. These are the things that you put out on there. You don't have a Lamborghini. You don't have a home. What you had to be driving your so-called BMW that you're so-called. You're an Indian giver. You gave your mama the car and camera, and you turn around and take it back when you know that car was not for your mama to begin with. That car was for you. You were just putting up a persona for Kino at that time, thinking that you're just gonna trap this handsome young man. You're thinking that you could get Kino by you going over and giving your mama a car and giving this and giving that. You thought you was gonna impress him? No, we Jamaicans, we don't get impressed so easily. And we don't get impressed by foolishness. When we see foolishness out there, we're going to call it out. Whether you and your brother, your elder brother, you're always talking about your elder brother. When you and your elder brother out there, like it or not, we're going to be talking about you guys. And we're not going to use any of your videos, because at first, I don't believe in using people's videos in my videos. And that's the only reason why you're getting those reactors. That's the only reason, because they're not breaking no other rules. They have not threatened you guys. They have not threatened Mara's baby. They have not put you guys in danger. They have not attacked you. They have not robbed you. They have not stole from you. They have not beat you up. They have not bruised you up. Okay, they have not attacked you with machete. So how are these people hurting you guys if they have not done that to you? And you guys over there celebrating on Instagram. I can just imagine how that man smell if he don't use toilet paper. He don't wash that head. Look at that head. He probably got lice and fleas and everything crawling all over him. Rosia, were you blind? You thought that this man was a rich man? Or you thought, what did you think of Rosia, why you would even go to Africa to have a baby for this guy? What made you think this way? What? Your own people them could have treated you better. What? Just for YouTube views and for YouTube subscribers? Well, they don't have any YouTubers in Argentina. They got a lot of YouTubers here in America. You got Argentina passport. You could have came to America. You could have gone anywhere. But why did you have to go to Africa with somebody like this? This man don't even take baths. I can just imagine how he smells. We don't want people like this around, because when we go around and we smell people like this, we're going to call them what? I can't be around. I told you sometimes. When I go to the supermarket here, the Africans are in the supermarket. You have to run out of the supermarket. The smell is so overwhelming. And then you'll have the snow all the way up to your waist. And these people take off the sheets off of their bed and wrap around them and go to the supermarket. And the men them be in the women's shoes. The men them don't wear their own shoes. They jump in the women's slippers them. They jump in the women's blouse. They jump in the women's pants and be in the supermarket with. These are some clowns. Why would anybody, like Jamaica Uncle, Christmas List, all of them people, them damn dogs, because that guy is a good guy, that guy don't deserve to be gifting Mara nothing, because Mara don't care about that guy. All Mara wants to do is use that guy. And them dogs are too decent for that African dude. You guys should stop it. You guys should stop it. Stop it. Stop. These people don't care. And I noticed that people from Kenya, they're so, not all of them, We're talking about the ones them on the screen that we are looking at, like I am Mara and Dimwango. They're wicked. They're wicked people, them. If he wasn't wicked, you think the people in his village would look at how he himself put this on the screen that says he kicked down a young disabled boy, and the boy turned around and fling a stone in his eye and blind his eye, one of his eye. He said that on camera. We didn't say it. We didn't know his business. He puts everything on the camera to get sympathy from people so he can hold at their heartstring so they can send their hard-earned money to this dude. And these subscribers don't know is a con strategy that they have. They just bring out anything just to let you feel sorry for them. And they really don't feel sorry for themselves. These people don't care. They're like wild animals. Look at the way how they live. They still have the wildness in them. If they can use cow pee to take baths and use cow manure to make mud houses, what do you expect? These are animals. These people behave like animals. Look at these different tribes in Tanzania. The tribes, when I heard it in Dimwango's video, I couldn't believe that people on the face of the earth live like that, but they certainly do. But we're not here talking about them. Today we're talking about I am Mara. That's like a poison in the people of the village. They feel that. And I heard that he's not even originally from the Nava village. They got there. And now they're taking over all these different lands up and lands up and lands. They want to be the dominant ruler there. This man, I've said many, many, many times that he's a rich man. How unheard a rich man is going to be begging. He's even talking about, when Obama is begging and President Trump is begging. You cannot compare yourself to President Barack Obama. You cannot. And do not call President Barack Obama in your mouth anymore to try to compare yourself to President Barack Obama, because you cannot compare yourself to President Barack Obama. President Barack Obama was a past president. He's a married father and a husband. You cannot, and a rich man. You cannot compare yourself with Barack Obama and President Trump. You cannot. Absolutely not. Okay, all right, so let's continue. So anyways, I was talking about JT podcast before. I'm all over the place, which I'm going to be all over the place. JT podcast was explaining, but JT, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad, but your explanation was not good enough. You need to explain in details. So as I said, because I wrote you already, of course, I like what you're doing everything good, but you did not explain well enough to let the people them know that how you got over your strike from YouTube. And you're claiming that Kanye want to see you down. Yes, he wants to see you down because he was bragging. He was even saying that JT podcast gone. JT podcast gone. That's all you hear. This dude was celebrating and saying JT podcast gone. For your information, JT podcast is not gone, and your strike has been rejected. JT podcast is still on the air. But JT, come out, stop talking about I am Mara Kenya or all of that. We want to hear, just like how Untrending, she stayed out. We want to hear the process, okay, of how it started and how it ended. Let your viewers and your subscribers know, just in case they're going through that. Maybe you can help somebody, okay? Maybe you can help somebody. So bring it out and let us know properly, and stop talking about Kanye this and Kanye that, because he's not important anymore. Moving on. The begging has to stop. You're not getting any more money here begging. YouTube pays you on the 21st of every month. Go to the bank and get your YouTube salary and fly back to your dungeon where you are from. Okay? And you were saying that Untrending, you even had Untrending share this with us. Of our 17,000 subscribers, where you're up there talking about gone. You're on Instagram bragging. I want to know, since YouTube have rejected some of the claims that you're putting against Untrending, AM Carol, JT podcast. I don't know anything about Nairobi Teacher. You haven't said anything yet. I haven't watched the video. Coco Mama, I'm waiting for Coco Mama to come out. Okay, since you're out there bragging and everything like that, I'm just waiting for all of them to come out, and I'm also waiting to see what YouTube is going to do as far as you abusing and lying. You're abusing and lying with the copyright, the copyright system. You are abusing the copyright system of YouTube, and I would like YouTube to look into you, why you are coming up with so many lies and why you're abusing the system so much. Still got something in my throat. The Fair Use Act has allowed them. As a matter of fact, Mara, let me educate you. The Fair Use Act has allowed them to use 3 seconds of your clip. How Deem Wango got her, she used 55 seconds. But you can use 3 seconds of that clip safely. Okay, for your information, you and D Mongo, you guys don't own YouTube. Jamaica Uncle, I'm back at you, Jamaica Uncle. I think you should disassociate yourself from Ayamara, disassociate yourself from them. You don't owe them anymore. You already paid. You give them a lot of money. You help them with that, what that stuff called again, that they have on top of their roof. Somebody put it down in the comment section because I can't remember at this moment. Yes, so you already helped them enough. Get out of Kenya. Leave Kenya alone. Go to Jamaica and help your own Jamaican people. Because right now, a lot of Jamaican people and certain reactors in Jamaica are looking at you on a different level of betrayal, that you betray our own people for the Africans. Okay, that's how they're looking at you. It's not late for you to go back to your own people, Jamaican uncle. You know how Jamaicans are. We're very forgiving. We can be very nice. But if you take it to the extreme, we're going to have to put you down. We haven't put you down yet. So it's time for you to go back. Don't do anything more for Mara. And I hope Trenchtown Grandpa is not planning on going back to cut no more roads out there. Why you think Trenchtown Grandpa is another one? I was so mad about Trenchtown Grandpa before. This man claims he's a rich man, live in the village, and he can't cut out his own road. Now all of a sudden he's going back home. He wants you all to buy plane ticket to send him back home. You guys are not in love with this man like that. You guys not married to this man. You guys, like I said, I'm confused. I don't even know. When it comes on to this man, all I'm doing is talking off of the top of my ass. Because these things look so weird to me. To see a strong black man with balls between his legs, begging like a female and crying under the table like a little bitch. We don't need these men around. We need strong, muscular, macho men around to take care of their father, not to be out to take care of their children and their parents and their wives, but not be out there crying like little bitches. We don't need these men. We need strong macho men. This dude is so, I don't even know how to say about this dude. I just want to keep it cordial. I don't even know what I'm talking about when it's come on to this dude. This dude is so ridiculous. And his own subscribers, they're so uneducated, ignorant, everything. And most of his subscribers, like D Mwango was saying, they're older people. And they're not YouTubers. So that's why they're easily fooled by these people. That just comes on. They sing them a story, sing them a verse, and right away they open up their own wallets to send to them. These people are just so ridiculous. Anyways, I am not going to go too far with this. I'm going to cut it short in a bit. But what I got to say about the positive reactors, you guys can, I don't know, you guys can go find another job because you guys don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no such thing as positive reactors. No such thing. Let me tell you guys that for beginning. Prince Odinga jumping like a cock rooster and look like an opossum, go take a bath. Don't waste your time because Marwa is not going to give you credit for all what you're singing and talking about. Reaction and reactors are here to stay. You guys can't do nothing about it. On Trending, JT Podcast, AM Carol, Coco Mama, Nairobi Teacher, Pebbles, shout out to all of you all. They're all going to be there, like it or not. If you guys don't want to see them, turn off your TV, Mara. Go wash that head. Go take a bath and use some toilet paper, okay? Use some toilet paper, clean up yourself, get some money, some of that YouTube money that you're getting, buy some clothes with it, fix up your house down there. I don't know how you're going to take that 4 or 5 month baby inside of that house without running water, without a kitchen, without proper bathrooms. I don't know how. And are you going to take the baby around and boda those scooter bikes or whatever? I just have a feeling that Rosie probably don't even want to go back to the village with you. That's what I'm thinking. I just have a feeling that she don't want to be bothered. And I also have a feeling that Marwa, you're a snake. You don't want to go back to that village either. Because if you wanted was to go back to that village, once you heard them told you that all of your fishes are dead or are stolen, and your co-pastor and the Villa Medellin is running down. If you like where you live all that much, you'd have been back at that village taking care of your business. You yourself don't even want to go back to that village. You yourself don't even want to go back there. And to me personally, if I have 500,000 subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers, I'm making good money from YouTube. Why would I want to go inside of a village like that myself too? I'm going to build somewhere where people's civilization is. I'm not going to build somewhere where there's swamp that can always swamp. If a strong rain come, you're lucky you're not living in America because it don't rain too much in Africa. That's why you can take chances like that in a swamp village. But the way how it rains here sometime, that village would have been falling apart and breaking away already with the amount of rain that we get here sometimes. So you must not be getting too much rain inside of that village. It's probably seasonal. I don't know what it is. But if you claiming that you're a responsible man and you're a rich man in the village, you're the richest man, you're claiming that you're richer than the Kenyan president, you shouldn't be on here begging. Okay, and you should have been going back and forth, running back and forth and say, you know what, hey, Rocio, wait right here with the baby. I'll be back in a week. Let me go take care of these things. Let me go see what's going on in the village. But no, you're back there in the junkyard. What kind of a man are you inside of people's junkyard, sucking them out, suckering them? You should have been taken out in Argentina, buying your woman a home in Argentina. And so you would have somewhere to call yourself home in Argentina. This baby is an Argentinian baby. This is not an African baby. You want the baby to be an African baby. The baby was born in Argentina, so the baby is Argentinian. So you personally, if you was a good father, any at all, you would consider that. And if you was a good person at all to your woman that you call your so-called wife, go out there and take some of that YouTube money that you're getting, because you claim that you're the richest man in Africa, in Kenya, because you claim you're richer than your president, which that's a damn lie. Go buy a home in Argentina, put out your woman in a home in Argentina, and people would respect you. You'd get all kinds of respect if you were to buy that lady a home in Argentina. Instead, you inside of Mr. Lewis them place, suckering these people like a leech. like a leech. You're leeching on these people. Leeching and leeching and leeching. You can't even change the ugly sweater that you got on. You can't even buy decent clothes for yourself. And you're getting money from YouTube every month. And you got a nerve to be copyright striking people? You got a nerve to do that? Dude, you're useless. You are useless. And your subscribers, your 500,000 subscribers are useless. Because how on earth I am going to have over 500,000 subscribers, okay? And then when I do a live stream, it takes days for me to even get to 6,000. So where are the 500,000 subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers? Where are they at? Why are they not watching your videos? It's not because of them why you're losing viewership. It's not because of the reactors and why you're using viewership. It's because of the stuff them that you did to Ivan Shore. It's because of the stuff them that you helped your sister deal with jam tours. It's because of the stuff them that you did with that white girl. That how you were trying to go with a minor. She wasn't 18 at the time. And all your passport bro behaviors them that you have, and you wonder why you can't get brands to work with you. If I was a brand, you think I would work with somebody like that? If I was a brand, if he has history, people are accusing him, his own people in the village and other people out there accusing him of scamming. Why would I want that on my brand? If I was a brand, why would I want a passport bro to be representing my brand? Why would I want a man that does not wash his head, don't buy clothes, don't present himself on camera, peeing on camera several times in your village, on the bus and on the plane? We saw it for ourselves. Why would I hire a man like this to represent my brand that's peeing in the, taking a camera in the airplane while he's going to the bathroom to film that he's in the bathroom peeing? Why would I hire a man like this to represent my brand if he's on the bus traveling and taking the camera in the bathroom while he's peeing? Why? Why would I represent a man like this? Why would I represent a man that has history of accusation by reactors and people that is a scammer? He claiming that, oh, nobody can come out to prove that he's a scammer. He claiming, why, if I was a brand, why would I hire a man that does not pay his workers? We didn't say it. They said it. Jintu said it. Mogesi said it. Strongman 254, whatever his name is, said that you don't pay your employees. You don't pay people to work. Why would a brand hire you if you don't pay your workers? Why would brand hire you with the behavior, the begging behavior? You're begging. This is a proper way to beg. Oh, I can go on my screen and we can stay all day long here and beg. And I'll come out with about, what, $10,000 by the ending of the day. You think your subscribers them are not listening? Say, oh, that's what this dude is doing? He's betting to see that will give him $10. Once he comes up with his live stream, and he'll be here on his live stream for 10 hours straight, and they end up with 10,000 US dollars. Why you not doing that now, bro? Will you think they're fools? You think your subscribers are fools? They're probably going to give you probably $2 and $10 and $100, but they're not going to give you no more $500 or none of that kind of stuff no more. It's cut off. No more money for you. No more begging. Get out of here. Stop begging. Stop the begging and go to work. If your YouTube channel is not paying you enough money, go and find a job. You're a strong, healthy, black-looking man. Go and find a job. Okay? Go get a job if YouTube is not paying you enough money. But stop coming up here with the abusive begging. Stop abusing your subscribers, because the older subscribers, most of them are on pension. When they're in England, Canada, they're on pensions. When they're in the United States, some of them are on pensions and Social Security. And some of them cannot even afford to eat because they're on set income every month. The government only gives them a certain amount of money every month. They got to pay their rent and they got to eat from them. And they got to pay light bill, gas bill, water bill, or whatever they got to pay. Some of them got their homes and they got to pay taxes for their homes. Every year taxes is due. And you up there as a strong black man, African man, sitting down there and begging and begging and begging. And when you realize that you're not getting enough money, you start to juice up stories. You start to juice up their heads. But you know what? I got so much happened to me. When I was born, they didn't want me when I was born. Oh, do you know why my eye is like this? Do you know why? You think when people hear, listen, when a brand listen to the way how you lost one of your eye and the way how you kicked down that disabled voice came out from your mouth, and then by the time you look back, he flung a stone inside of your eye and blind. You think a brand is gonna want to work with you? You know what that's called? Abuse of the disability. The disabled. Abuse of a disabled person. And the disabled person fight back and threw a stone in your eye and blind one of your eyes. And then you're over here talking about these people are mocking you about your eyes blind. Weren't you mocking one of the reactors and talk about her husband is blind? Weren't you doing that? How despicable you are. How despicable. How despicable. And how obnoxious. You're obnoxious, and nobody should not give you no more money on this YouTube streets. As a matter of fact, YouTube should look into you. YouTube should really get back at you at this abuse of the copyright strike. They should get back at you, because I remember one time I was filling out a form to copyright someone, and it says if YouTube don't believe you, they can come back at you. And some of it has been rejected. So where's the punishment for you and Dimwango? And as a matter of fact, I dropped that copyright strike. I'm not interested in copyright striking nobody, because that is not right to do. If you feel that people are up here talking bad about you or saying bad things about you, you just like how you go on your live stream and beg for money, go on your live stream and straighten them out and say, look, this is not what it is. But you know you cannot come on your live stream to talk about nobody. All you want to do is come with negativity. You're claiming that they're selling negativity, and aren't you selling negativities on your subscribers so they can give you money? You're not coming with nothing positive. I never heard you come on and none of your live stream and says nothing positive. If you have a positive view in your sentence, you're gonna change it over to negativity quick. And the first thing you're gonna say, the haters. Everybody has haters. President Trump has haters. Barack Obama has haters. But you don't hear they coming up talking every day. Haters. You are the main hater. You and Dimwango. You guys don't even know what the meaning of haters are. You guys don't even know that meaning. Look into yourselves first and call yourself haters first. Drop the nonsense and take care of your business. No, she was up there threatening AM Carol about, oh, I'm coming to sniff you out of your village. I'm coming to do this. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, AM Carrot. I'm coming for you. You talk about Castor's mom. What this lady talk about Castor's mom? I've never heard this lady said nothing bad about Castor's mom. And you, Dimwango, how about yourself? Why don't you go look for Castor? Don't you what's up with Castor? Why don't you tell David Jr. to, let you and I go see what's going on with Castor? Oh, yeah? And you guys call yourselves good and you guys think we should talk nice about you guys? You ain't doing nothing nice for us to talk about. The only nice thing I see you do, you bought the dog off the street and taking care of the dog. I know you left the dog and went traveling again. We don't know where in the hell you went to, but you left the dog for somebody to take care of. So are you a good dog, Mom? No. You're not a good dog mommy either. At first you started out good, but no, the traveling bug got you again under the ass and it beat you again. So you have to leave. And poor Matt, Lord knows what's going to happen to Matt by the time you get back. You guys have too many stories going on inside of your head. I think the malaria mosquitoes have beat you guys too hard. Running all over the place like a chicken without a head again. Can't even stable. Can't even be stable. Your brother is over there in Argentina acting like a real, you know, those, what you call those type of monkey that stays up in the trees and look at you and laugh. Somebody put it down in the comment section because that's how he's acting in Argentina. The nigger is frail in the head. You're sick in the head, bro. You're sick in the head to think you just can't come up with all of these strikes on these people just because they use a little clip of your video. You're claiming that you're feeding them, but yet still you're trying to cut food out your mouth. You call yourself a savior and a good man if you're feeding the people themselves. They're not feeding you either, because if they don't watch your views, you don't get fed by YouTube. So it's 50-50. One hand wash the other. You're not that important. We in the United States, my daughter don't even know nothing about you. Whenever time I tell my daughter, look, let's react on Mar, she said, Mommy, I don't even watch those type of people. I don't know who these people are. We don't watch people like that in America. I think it's an African thing, and it's a thing with your subscribers. But since I do reaction sometimes, I'm going to come out and see and react, scutalize. Okay, I'm going to scutalize, criticize, educate, research. That's what I'm doing. What the copyright claim says. Only thing that I'm not going to be using none of your clips, because you guys are not worth for me to put you guys inside of my videos. You guys are not worth it. You guys will not be in my videos. And another thing again I want to talk about. Yes, Marwa, don't think I forgot. I remember you claiming that you're such a nice dude. I remember, I think it's probably about a couple months ago, I came to Instagram and I said to you, and I DM you and I said, why are you in the streets of Argentina showing the baby to those white people in Argentina, and your subscribers are mostly black people? Is it fair for you to be showing your baby in Argentina and not showing it to your black subscribers, them that support you too much? Those people in Argentina, they're white, they're not supporting you, but your black subscribers are supporting you. And you and I got into a big argument, and you claiming that, oh, if you don't stop, I will block you. What I did, I blocked you first. But I'm trying to put you out there to let you know that that's what you do. You don't carry on your mess on YouTube, because you know YouTube is not going to put up with it. You take all of your garbage down on Instagram, and you fight people on Instagram. You and your sister comes off of people on Instagram, but you guys not going to dare do it on YouTube because you fear that your YouTube career would be jeopardized. So you guys fight your battle down on Instagram, but people are still calling you out down on Instagram. Just like who I'm calling you out. I don't need to follow you because I live in the United States and you live in Kenya, and I'm way better off than you. So I don't know if you think you're hurting me. I don't need anything. I don't have to be up on YouTube begging for nothing. You are the beggar. You need. I don't live in a swamp house. I don't bathe with cow pee, and I don't live in a village where it's a mud house. Thank God for the great country of the United States of America. Thank you, God, for the United States of America. We don't need to do it. Even though you got some places in America that is not rich, but it's still not like Kenya. It's still not like Africa. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop wasting your time up here, because whatever garbage you put out in your video, we're going to call it out. We're going to analyze your mess. Then the reactors, them are still going to be here. You see they still here? Please, people, hide all of your videos them and start all over new. So this dude, this dragon striker and the demon striker cannot catch these videos to go and lion you guys down to YouTube. Because it's only a matter of time that YouTube is gonna catch up with them. It's only a matter of time. They're gonna slip up one time. Just sit back and wait. Hey, we're gonna be like the crocodile. You're talking about he's an ambusher. You don't know the meaning of ambushing. You know, an ambusher don't go out and go get nobody. The crocodile waits for you to come. And then when you come to the crocodile is going to snap you. We're going to sit down and wait. Okay? We're going to sit down and wait because you're going to slip up one time, bro. We're going to catch you. We're going to catch you. We're going to catch you. It's only a matter of time. And it's only a matter of time that their subscribers really see who you are. And I believe that Christmas lists have a lot of secrets for you. I really and truly. And if Christmas list comes out on the street and start talking about you, you're done. You're done if Christmas list were to come out on you. Number one, that's a white man. And everybody, especially here in America, gonna start believing him. I can't wait if Christmas list could just come out and say something. Ivan True, where are you? Bring back the series, my friend. Come back out and expose this dude for who he really is. Because they are not good people. Good people don't stop food in people's mouth. Good people do not wish death and cancer for other people's children. Good people don't do that. So if you're out there wishing death and cancer and with the money that you guys gonna be making, you guys gonna be spending it back in the hospital. No, my friend, you can't be out there doing that and thinking that you're a good person, wishing other people's kids to be sick, wishing other people's kids cancer, wishing other people's kids. Oh, what type of person are you? What type of person you think you are like that? I tell you, the type of person that I think you are, John 8 verses 44 explains that. And it's in this video. John 8 verses 44, it's you. And you see your father, Mr. Kohira, up there saying, you better get with Mr. Kohira. You better get with that father of yours. So he can tell you some sense, so you can put it inside of your head. Because you ain't got no brains and you're not getting no more money from your subscribers. I say so. No more money is being sent to you. Go to the bank and take out your YouTube check that YouTube just paid you on the 21st of the month. Use that YouTube money to go back to Argentina because there's more to your story than that. I have a feeling that Rocio is hanging on to that baby, and I have a feeling that Rocio don't want to go back into that dirty swamp place, that dirty place where you live. I just have a feeling that Rocio don't want to. I don't know why I have these strong feelings that Rocio is sick and tired of that place. She don't want to take her nice baby, your baby too, yeah, because you gave her the baby. But it doesn't mean that because you gave her the baby that you can get the baby. It don't mean that. It doesn't mean that. You're going to have to kiss this lady's ass. You're going to have to kiss this lady's ass, and you're going to have to kiss it double time. Back, front, in and out. Because that baby there, that baby, oh man, Rocio's not going to tolerate any abuse from you. Rocio's not going to tolerate no passport broing from you. You heard what she says. She's the only queen in your palace, and you better take it to the bank because she's not going to play with you. And if you know what's good for you, you will be marrying that woman if you know what's good for you, because that's the only way you're going to get some respect. You're claiming that you don't want no African woman, and these African women, they're so damn stupid. How can you support a man that's rejecting you guys? Don't you see? He don't like you guys. He wants Mzungus. He rejected all of you all from Mzungu. At the ending of the day, he ended up with Rocio. He had a baby. he had Maisha with her. And you guys are still looking on the sideline. You guys are still looking on the sideline because your swan king don't even want a second or third or fourth wives from you all African women. Don't you see how he has totally rejected all of you all? Don't you see? You don't need eyeglasses to see that. Anyways, guys, this is the ending of it for today. The ending of the Dragon Striker. The ending of it today, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And one last word. Reactors and reaction must continue. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.